What's up guys, Brandon here with Review You. Today we are going over something that I am extremely excited about, the Sony a6500. Here we are, Sony's standard small black and orange. The sex appeal on this one is great. The delivery is really good. Box quality isn't super high end, which is kind of surprising when you get into a piece of equipment that exceeds over $1,000. But they did probably one of my favorite jobs as far as including tech specs on the outside the box, which I really appreciate because that is the reason why most people will buy this camera. And in the bottom, a bunch of words, I don't care, let's get into this. So on top, you get your assorted whatever the stuff is. I don't know what this stuff is. I'm seeing kind of like this tissue paper. It looks like it might be moisture sealed. In this box holding the camera, this is what you're getting when you pop it open for the first time. Start with the stuff that no one really cares about. This sticky kind of elasticy. The strap feels pretty nice. Fake leather used on the ends, but the embroidered logo is pretty good. This will definitely hold up. Pretty thin. I'm not a strap guy myself, so comes with a USB, looks like, charger. Just fell right out of this box, or this little baggie not taped. USB to mini USB charge port, as well as a single battery. Nothing in particular about this. If any of this matters to you, you can pause the video right now. So let's get into the meat and potatoes. Here, oh wait, there's something here. Your eyepiece. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get that open. Housing for your viewfinder, your eyepiece, tissue paper. Wipe your butt with this stuff. It's not very soft. But here it is, the Sony a6500. Now this thing is really shiny. Kind of surprised though that there was zero padding for this, especially as something that your main feature is the display, which is pretty cool when you consider the function that it can roll up. Huge design flaw that I've noticed is if you want to roll this down like this, say your camera's up, typically you would be mounted up on a tripod, but look at this right there. You can't tip the screen down while you're mounted on tripod because your plate will not allow that to happen. It's just fine if you go up, but you will not be able to go down. Don't know what they were thinking there. So this camera is really pretty sweet. It's got a 5-axis in-camera stabilization, which means regardless of your lens that you use, this camera will have a pretty stable image. It kind of feels like I'm supposed to be a tourist over necessarily a professional. Not really sure what they're going with this Handycam little disposable camera kind of setup with the box feel, but I know what this camera can do, so I will forgive Sony for that and give them a buy. Here on the bottom you find your access to the battery and SD card slot. Wish they had a CF card slot or 2 SD card slots, but you know, they're not Canon. So let's get this battery in here and turn this puppy on. See if it actually comes with charging the battery. Something I don't like is that your battery door does not automatically close when you shut it. You have to do that manually. Here's a switch on the top. It is on and nothing. Really, Sony? You send your battery out with zero charge in it? No way they did that. Alright, so we got the a6500 charger, which we'll have to use immediately because Sony didn't send the battery with the charge. That's kind of ridiculous. So now what we're going to be talking about is the lens that I also got with it. I felt like this should be one video because your lens will come with your camera. Same boxing style. Again, I bought a lens and I don't know what all this stuff is for. Limited warranty in every language you can possibly think of. And here we are. There's nothing else left in the box. Now, this lens was not $1,600-ish, but they bubble wrapped it. This was $1,300 to $1,600-ish, and they didn't. That's kind of strange. Bubble wrap, thank you for doing that on something that was not even a quarter of the cost. The make on this is, I can't tell if it's plastic on the focus ring. This is a 50mm lens for the crop sensor camera. So you come here, you've got your little lens hood, nothing special about this. Mounts around the outside. Lens hood goes on pretty smoothly. So it's very simple to mount this lens, but it was kind of gritty to get that twisted on there. Not smooth like Canon's. I don't know if that's just because, it's probably because I haven't broken it in at all. That was a little bit better. But you know what would be super cool? If I was actually able to use this right now and test it right out of the box. But I haven't been able to. Over here on the edge, you have your different media slots. You have a USB on the top, HDMI mini, and your mic input. So all in all, it's disappointed that they sent out an expensive piece of equipment without at least a little charge in the battery. There might be a reason for that, but you usually will get a little charge in the battery. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more reviews, please comment below and let me know what you'd like me to review next. I am literally going to review everything that I possibly can. Hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up if you like this, and we'll talk to you next time.